Born in 336 BCE, Zeno of Citium started life as a wealthy merchant, having naturally taken up his father's profession. However, this would all change when Zeno was around 22 years of age. On a sea voyage from Phoenicia to Piraeus, transporting purple dye, as was his profession, Zeno would be wrecked off the coast of Athens, along with all his goods. As the legend goes, Zeno resolved to be stoically unaffected by the loss of his possessions, as such emotion would do nothing to restore his purple dye, and so the Stoic school of philosophy was born. However, this is not entirely true. Rather, scholars have speculated that Zeno of Citium was as pissed off as you might expect, or as he was exceptionally wealthy, the destruction of one ship and its cargo was no great loss. This issue remains a point of much academic debate. Regardless, what is agreed is that while stranded in Athens, he picked up a book written by a student of Socrates, and was so impressed by the philosopher he made the decision to dedicate his life to philosophy, abandoning his father and what remained of his trading company. In Athens, Zeno had a number of teachers, including Crates of Thebes, a well-known cynic. The ideas of the Cynic school of thought have influenced Zeno's own work and are reflected in his belief in living a simple life. After many years of study, Zeno would set up his own school, initially teaching in the marketplace of Athens. He was praised highly by the Athenians for his temperance, his consistency in living what he taught, and his good effect on the youth of the city. Quite the opposite of Socrates, and possibly the result of a conscious effort to avoid a similar fate. Laertius, the preeminent biographer on Greek philosophers, describes Zeno as a haggard, dark-skinned person, living a life of simplicity and self-discipline, reflecting his Cynic teachers. Zeno was known to enjoy sunbathing in his leisure time, much the same as Diogenes of Sinope, who died when Zeno was in his youth. Fortunately for Zeno, by that time Alexander the Great had been dead for some 20 years, and was therefore unlikely to block his son. It is alleged that as Zeno was leaving his school, he tripped and fell, breaking his toe. Striking the ground with his fist, he said, I come, why dost thou call for me?" He died on the spot through holding his breath. Zeno's original writings are now only preserved in the fragmentary quotations of later writers. The most famous of his works was his Republic, which is itself, just like his ship, lost to time.